Hello. Welcome back to the On the Road podcast. We actually we haven't done one of these in a long time. All right, let's clarify this. 50% goes down to laziness because, you know, who the fuck could be asked to get up every day and talk for an hour? That sounds like hell. We were also waiting on the sexy new channel art, which you can see below us, and in all of it below us, because you got that bit there, then you got the profile picture is going to be down there, I think, like down in that corner. Then you click on that, and then you can see the banner, which you don't actually have to, because that's pretty much there. Yeah. But other than that, we had to wait for that for like a week, longer, 2 weeks. That's why the Brad podcast was so delayed, though, because we wanted to put it out, but we knew people wouldn't subscribe if we still had our shit art, and Brad knew that as well. Brad was smart, and shout out to Brad because he kind of carried our channel on his back recently. He just helped us out. He gave us the artist. He shouted at me till I downloaded Audacity to fix our audio. So hopefully the audio on this pod is chef's kiss, but if it's not, it's his fault. Yeah, well, I'm actually going to stare at my microphone this time. Yeah, that was so long. I was actually editing it, but it was like 2 weeks later. And to be honest, if you've done... You can't re-record a podcast. Like, you just can't. It's so dead. It's never as good the second time round.
Is there as well, because if it was like any other podcast where just me and Tay, could have just sacked it off.
Yeah, and done it again. But as you guys would have noticed, we're not particularly famous, right? So when we're around people who have the big numbers, we panic a little bit. Just like we were meant to do a podcast of Linus Studios. Hope you guys weren't excited for that, because we forgot. Then I panicked and just didn't message him again. So I aired Linus Studios, and I wish I didn't, because recently he banged a 3 mil video view. It's just about Minecraft speedrunning or some shit. But yeah, he banged like 3 mil. Possibly more now. Should I check it?
Also, Tate, you need to look at the emails inboxes, because we've had there's 2 people.
Yeah, I know. Well, I'll tell you what, next time that something like that happens, right? Tell me. Like, don't just open it and fucking ignore it. Because I looked yesterday and I was like, did we actually ever get more replies? And I saw a couple from like some YouTubers that I'd love to do a podcast with. And they were opened, Adam, but I didn't fucking open them.
I opened them.
Yeah, I know you did. Because I could tell, because I just clicked on it. There was a reply from the 13th of January, and I had never heard anything about it. And I was like, brilliant, good.
It's like American TikTok that was like 5k.
Yeah.
I think that's TikTok. I don't really know.
Yeah, there's him, and then there was the Best Ginger 13. He's a Minecraft YouTuber, but his channel's a bit dead now. And by a bit dead, I mean pretty fucking dead. Let me have a look. Let me have a look at the Linus one. I'll tell you what, I'll do that one, see how far that video's gone. Oh my god, his last 2 videos have both banged over 1 mil. His last one a week ago. We fucked it, mate. We've absolutely fucked it. But if it makes you guys feel any better, the podcast would have been shit anyway, because I don't know Linus. Jesus Christ, Linus is about to hit 200,000. I saw he was on 100k last week. Yeah, his last video got 1.9 million. The one before that got 3.7 million. But he uploads like once every month. I don't know. Don't worry, guys. If you ever get us to those limits, we'll upload once every 3 weeks as well.
No, we'll upload every week, like we do now.
Well, I mean, the plan is, boys, I mean, let us know. Actually do comments, because you're only 4 minutes into the video, so you should still fucking be watching.
Also, right, that fucking prick who commented, I've heard better audio from a fucking Africa or whatever. Fuck off.
Yeah, also, you definitely haven't, have you? So, shout out.
Your channel and you've got 5 subscribers. Dirty asbo mum.
Alright, Adam. Calm down. I love it. We've got... Can you guys, like, be stans of us? I want to see Twitter accounts of me Because I'll wet myself, and I bet I'll have more stands than Adam.
Nah, people love Cadence 21.
It's true, it's true.
I'm a main character.
Yeah, we got... But, to be fair, the other thing I was going to gas up, the longest podcast got 35 likes. That's a huge dub. That is a huge dub. We need more of that. So, yeah, don't worry. I'll just tell loads of people to share it around and get cheap views. That sounds good. But also, if there's anyone you people want to actually see on the podcast, which is, realistic, tell us. Because we know people we'd love to have on a podcast, but it's also got to come down to timing, whether they'll actually listen to us. Because, as much as YouTubers say they love all their fans, they don't. They just don't. And they will pie you off because they don't care, which is fair and understandable. You're famous and rich. You don't have to talk to Taylor Woodcock, right, from down the street. But, replies would be nice. But yeah, if there's anyone you actually think would do one with us, like with a couple K or something, just people who things would be interesting with, tell us.
Or a certain channel that has merch.
We have got one lined up. Are you actually wearing the merch right now?
Yeah.
What one's that? Is that the Hazard merch?
That's the first one.
That's the Crown one. Shout out to my boys, very good friends of mine and Adam. I went to school with them and everything. TBG, they're on the road to 1k subs, and I'd argue they deserve it than most channels I've seen. Thumbnails bang. They make merch. Like, I actually haven't watched that one yet. But yeah, it's free people, stands for free brown guys. Can confirm it doesn't say black because they're not actually black. They just like to pretend to be to have more, more to cry about or something. And then, but yeah, the merch bangs. They make music, and providing who's making the music, it's good.
Did you look at their Insta?
I don't use Instagram anymore.
Bazinga commented on one of their posts.
Shit, really? What was that all about?
I don't know, but it's mental.
Fair enough. But yeah, they should be coming onto the podcast at some point. I couldn't tell you exactly when because it was meant to be sooner, and then one of my friends got ill. Wasn't COVID. So he couldn't be on, and it was like, if we're going to do it, we want all three of them. Even though it's going to be a fucking mess of a podcast, boys. It's going to be funny, but it's going to be a fucking mess. But, is there anything else we want to talk about after how long it's been? Analytics. That was it. I've actually just got some analytics that I looked up the other day, and I just thought they were funny. That's Disney Plus. This is the right thing. I just thought they were funny, some of them. So I'll go for someone's viewing our video right now. Kind of mad. I'm just watching them actively go up the minutes watched. So let me show you some things, okay? Top 10, top YouTube search terms. So the way people find our videos through searching things into YouTube. Top 1, On the Ropes podcast, 13.8%. Fine. Second one, Belle Delphine sex, 10%. Third one, Belle Delphine porn, 9%. Fourth one, Belle Delphine sex tape, 5%. Belle Delphine tape, 5%. Brad Does Banter podcast, 3.1%. Brad Does Banter, 2.3%. Belle Delphine Blowjob, Belle Delphine XXX, Belle Porn, Belle Delphine Christmas Porn, Belle Delphine Porn Uncensored, Brad Does Banter, Porn Belle, Sex Tape Porn, Hashtag Porn, Belle Delphine Porno, Porn Belle Delphine, Belle Delphine Sex, Belle Delphine Blowjob, Belle Delphine Nude, Belle Delphine Sex Tape Leaked, Belle Delphine Sex Tape Uncensored, Belle Delphine Sex... You get the point.
It's just a lot of horny people.
That's pretty much all Belle Delphine porn. And then, the last one is Waffling by Joe Weller.
Oh, wait, we're all suggested for waffling.
Apparently. I'll take it. The other one that I love is the audience is 100% males. So, up the boys. Up the boys!
Males.
I hate women so much.
Unless they want to come on the podcast and watch.
Yeah, but if you are a woman watching this, then feel free, watch it. Send me tit pics. Please. No, he'll take it anyway. He just doesn't want to have to ask.
No, I'm very
Yeah.
good.
All of our viewers are between the age of 18 and 34.
That's older than me.
It's literally, there is no one your age that watches the videos, Adam. Everyone is 18 or older.
I'm not young.
You are the youngest on the Ropes podcast viewer of all time. You, 43.9% of our viewers come from the UK, which is expected. We said that from the very first podcast. I think we actually said we think this will be lean towards English people. 3.8% from the US. Fair. That's probably like one person. And there's a category called Other, which is 52.3%. So we have decided that Other is now going to be classed as Zimbabwe Massive. The Zimbabwe Massive. So loads of our viewers are Zimbabwean. I think that's a word. And one other thing is only 75% of you guys are subscribed. What are you doing? What are you doing? We have had, over the past 28 days, over 2,000 people... Put that back on. Your spot is mad. Over the past 28 days, over 2,000 people have found our channel. 50 of you subscribed. However, thank you for 50 subscribers, though. That's cool, to be fair. I mean, thank Brad for 50 subscribers, but...
Brad, thank you for letting me on the stream yesterday.
Mate, I'm just going to start calling him Dad Does Banter, because he's raised me. He's raised this channel. His Dad Does Banter.
He's a very lovely, big, no-eyebrowed man.
Pig, lovely, no-eyebrowed man. But, yeah. So, 35 subs in the last 28 days. I'm not going to complain. I'm very, very grateful to all of you. But if there could be more of you, I'd be even more grateful.
Shall we set a goal for the end of the year?
100 subs and I'll post... End of the year?
End of the year.
What do you think we could do by the end of the year?
150.
I reckon we could double that.
Really?
I reckon we could do 300 subs by the end of the year.
300 subs.
300 subs, 2021.
Or we quit.
Or we quit, yeah. And if you get there, Adam will shave his head.
Yeah. If we get 300, I'll shave my head.
I won't, because I need this little bit to poke out of my beanie, because it's on my, it's on my picture that's down there.
You're single, so you have to care about what people think of you.
This is true. I don't have a woman, so...
If I shave my head, my girlfriend just call me stupid, but it'll still be fun.
Yeah, and she'd still have sex with you. Oh wait. No, she won't. No, she won't. Because your girlfriend is a lovely little fridge. Anyway.
It's lovely.
I said lovely. Yeah, a lovely little fridge.
Caitlin, this is slander. He means none of it.
I mean none of it. I mean absolutely none of it unless you're not watching. And if you're not watching, I mean all of it.
Fuck you.
Yeah, fucking slag. Should be subscribed. Have you forced your girlfriend to subscribe?
I think she did.
Shh.
My brother did.
Your brother subbed? Ah, well that's nice of him. I haven't showed my brother because I think he'll bully me.
Your brother loved it.
True. But, anyway, we have got topics today, gentlemen. Adam, we are already 15 minutes into this.
Boggers.
I am stunned.
We could hit an hour easily.
We actually could. Do you know what? That's what we need to do now. Instead of fucking talking for an hour before we start recording...
Just talk bollocks for...
Yeah, just talk bollocks for 20 minutes, so we'll be fine. We always talk bollocks. That's literally how that's the basis of our relationship. It's just bollocks, a fight over here, a cuddle and a kiss over here, and a lot of alcohol. And that's how we work. Yeah, so, in our topics, the first one, because we need views, we're talking about COVID-19. I bet you've never heard of it. COVID-19 is a pandemic that's been happening around the entire world. And if it doesn't kill me soon, I'm going to kill myself. Basically.
Boris, this is a statement of very... If you don't open the pubs, I'll kill myself.
Yeah, that's it. If you don't open the pubs, suicide. It's happening.
I'm joking.
I'm not.
People on Twitter will cry.
Oh, wait, was it / trigger warning?
Yeah.
/ J joke. What is that shit? Since when did that become a thing? Because I literally started going through Twitter and shit, and I'd see it pop up, and I'd be like, "Why are people trying to put Minecraft commands into their tweets? It's not going to do anything." Like, I was awfully confused. And now apparently you're a bad person if you say something a bit dodge and don't do trigger warning. Brother, if you spend the time to read trigger warning / or whatever it is, you're going to read the whole tweet. It's only about fucking 10 words.
Well,
So
I got in trouble on Twitter for... I called someone a loser or something now, like last week. I was like...
yeah, no, I remember, you called... We were just in beef, because we always are, with randomers on the internet. You called one a fucking loser, so he called you a homophobe.
I was like... And
you didn't even know he was gay! You didn't...
My Twitter got suspended for a day. Because
Yeah, you got suspended for 24 hours because you called a gay guy a loser, so you got banned for homophobia. Bro, fuck Twitter. Fuck Twitter, man. It's honestly, it's the best yet worst app ever. I'm so uncomfortable on Twitter and I hate tweeting. But it's the most convenient app because I can just scroll through it for hours and see what people's life stories are because that's how much shit people post. But, COVID. Boris Johnson has rolled out 15 million vaccines, right? How many people are in the UK?
66 million.
You actually know this off the top of your head?
Yeah.
Fair play. Not a fucking clue I had. So he's already gone through. Like, yeah, I'm pretty certain. I think I checked it the other day and it was 60 something. I think it was 66 or 67. So I'll let you slide. That's very impressive from you. He's already done like a quarter of the country then.
Yeah, but they're all old.
Well, that's so backwards. Surely they should be doing it to like the young'uns, right?
I don't know.
Because no, it just makes sense. Because in my head, we're the ones that actually, leave the house. Like, fucking 90-year-old Doris down the road. Do we really need to waste a vaccine on her? Because she's going to die from dementia in a couple of weeks anyway. Like, it's... Is it relevant? Are you going to get the vaccine if you get offered it? Are you going to take it?
If I'm offered, I'll take it.
I think everyone will be offered at some point. It just depends when.
I think I'll take it. Obviously. If they're saying that in order to go on, like, holidays and that you have to have...
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Because I think they're planning on opening the borders again soon, but the only people that can enter and leave are people who've had the vaccine.
Boys Holiday 2021 day, like we said is going to happen?
That's just going to be me and you. We've lost all our friends, Adam. I mean, I'm still up for it. On the ropes in where would be the first foreign on the ropes episode? All we got to bring is a camera and a couple microphones. Benidorm. On the ropes in Benidorm. Cornwall. That's not exactly abroad, is it?
That would just be...
This is already on the ropes podcast in Cornwall because you're there.
All it would be is just you at my house.
Pretty much. I can't wait to do a podcast where we're both together. Purely because it's going to look so much smoother having us actually sat together and just on a little desk chatting away. And I feel like it'd just be easier because, like, I feel like there's a level of awkwardness when you're sat on a Discord call, no matter who you are. Like, it's not quite the same. But yeah, I fucking hate COVID. I don't think life's ever going to go back to normal.
No, I'm just bored.
Yeah, that's really what I've got, because I've also realised, obviously, for those of you who don't know, I got dumped back about 7 months ago. I was in a have a cry. Yeah, I was in for about 3 years, but I've realised the problem is I can't shag birds now I'm single because I can't go out to see any. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm a bit of a naughty boy. I have broken lockdown rules a couple times. So has Adam. So, it's like, yeah, that's fun. I get to see my mates, and we go out, we have a couple drinks, and we're like, alright, got to go home now, before fucking Postman Pat calls the police on us. So we fuck off. But it's one of those things. I can't shag birds in...
Because he's got erectile dysfunction.
No, we're not talking about that for the moment. That's not the important part. I don't have ED. I don't. I need the pubs to be open so I can meet more women.
I just need the pubs to be open because I want to get pissed.
Yeah, but I can get pissed anyway, but I've realised getting pissed is so boring when you're only in a group of people now. Like, back when you were fucking 14 in the park with a couple bottles of WKD Blue, it was wild. But now I
was a dark fruits man.
Now I'm coming on 20 years old. 2 decades.
You're gonna be 20 this year. That's fucked.
I know, it's fucking horrible, bro. I don't want to grow up.
You're gonna be 18 this year.
At least I can finally legally take you to the pub instead of having to sneak you in a crowd of all my friends in the middle of us, run down to the pool table and I buy 2 drinks like I'm an alcoholic even though they know I'm buying for someone underage. I literally walked up on my 18th and obviously you were all there and I bought a round of like 7 pints and she was like, oh, this just for you then, heavy night. And I was like, yeah. And she literally looked at me, she was like, I know you're chatting shit. And I was like, okay.
I know none
Bye.
of these people.
Yeah, but I sat there because do you know what it was that gave it away? Alfie.
Alfie, oh.
So obviously, for people without context, Alfie, I love him. Problem is, how can you sneak him into a pub to drink underage when he is comes up to about my titty in height? Like
He's had a growth spurt recently. Sure.
He has. Joe, I actually think he's taller than me now.
That's fine. Do you
I know.
Do you know what, I'm pissed off. Do you know why?
Why?
One measured me yesterday at 5'11". I'm not even 6 foot. Yeah.
That doesn't make sense because I'm 5'11", or at least I was measured last time I went to doctors, and I thought you were taller than me.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure I am taller than you as well, but apparently I'm 5'11".
Unless I've just grown and didn't know it. I don't know. I don't grow. You guys will see me in person, and I am so fucking short. Like, I'm not that short, but you know that slightly on the line of unattractively short. Like, I know girls have this thing where it's like 5'11" to 6 foot seems like the length of a broomstick to them with the fucking height difference. Yeah. I am 5'11", but I swear my body is so out of proportion I look about 5'3". It's painful. The only reason I used to get away with my height is because of the people I hung around with all being shorter than me. And then I started hanging around with my friends that are twins more. Obviously, 6'4" and 6'5". It really kind of started to bait out my height a little bit.
They are giant human beings.
They are fucking mate. Try playing rugby with them and in training having them charge at you. I ran the other way. Like literally, I'd get the ball, I'd see them, and I'd just like fuck that. I'd just turn around. I'm off. I'm not fucking with this. I'll go put the ball down on my line for them. Honestly, they're ginormous humans. So yeah, my height got a bit baited at that point. People started to realise I'm not quite that tall because I used to tell everyone I was 6 foot, even though it's mad bollocks. Like it's just not true. But well, I think I'm 6 foot now. I think I'm just hitting it. But I used to tell everyone I was 6 foot, even though I knew I wasn't.
I'm like that far away from being 6 foot.
I'm gonna have to get my mum to measure me. It's one of them. I can measure me cock, but not myself. That's a bit difficult. I took a picture of my cock the other day, right? Because I got one of those big cans of Febreze, you know, the ones that are in the toilets and all like that. Or I had a piss semi. Because we've got an 100% male audience, people should know what this means. But in case any women click on the video and want to know what a piss semi is, it's where you really need a wee, but you can't quite go just yet. Like, you aren't able to go to the toilet. Like, I don't know how to... You not physically can't. Like, if you could get up and go to the toilet, but there's a reason stopping you to not go. And if you leave it that little bit long enough, you get a semi. And it's called a piss semi, and your cock looks massive. So I measured it against Canada Febreze, and it actually went like over halfway. It was like quite a bit up. I thought it was mad. I'll send you the picture later.
Yeah.
I probably still will. I showed my friend Toby, and he just looked at it, and he was like, Jesus Christ, your cock's massive.
Yeah, he's a little man anyway.
He is a little man. I don't think he has a big cock. I don't know. I haven't asked him, to be quite honest.
I'm not really sure. It was a dark room.
It didn't feel like it went in that far. No, we've got a new section for the podcast, don't we, Adam?
My new segment.
So I've got it written down as Adam Does Big Word. I feel like we're going to have to refine a name for this segment.
Adam's Bookworm Corner.
Have you ever read a book?
No, well, I read The Hobbit.
Fair. I think I've read about 6 books in my lifetime. That's about it. So, basically, I'll let you explain this one, Adam.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Woodcock. Basically, the whole idea of this is, I get a word that's deemed quite big, and I can't pronounce it probably, because...
He's dyslexic as fuck.
But I thought it'd be funny, and I tell Taylor the word, he has to guess what it is, You can ask it for a sentence. It can be in a sentence. And then if he doesn't get it right, I'll just tell him what it is.
Yeah. So basically, we're just showing how thick we both are.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm okay with that.
Okay,
So show everyone how dumb I am.
Your word for today, Taylor, is enervating.
Say again.
Enervating.
Enervating.
Yes.
Can you use it in a sentence, please?
Wow. Chasing those kids today was very enervating.
I'm gonna guess it's like a mix between being knackered but excited. So like you're enjoying yourself while you're gassed. You're like,
I will give you a half point for that.
I'll take it.
The definition for that word is exhausting.
See, I was thinking exhausting, but I was like, there's got to be a little bit more to it. Maybe not, because you said chasing kids, and I personally get a lot of excitement when I chase kids. So, I just thought, share the love. But that's fun.
I'm usually in a car when I'm doing it. So.
Adam, you are the kid, bro. You're the one that gets chased. So that happens every time I go see Adam. It's like, Adam, let's go to the pub. No. And he runs. And then he turns around and realises he loves alcohol. And he's like, oh, never mind. I'm coming back. Oh, Jesus Christ. Do you know what? This podcast has gone so much easier than the rest of them. I don't know why. We're already nearly half an hour in. This is incredible. There is another thing that I did want to discuss, which I've recently discovered. And basically, Dream was taken. I believe most of you will be fully aware of the name. And so essentially, popular YouTuber and Twitch streamer Dream was taken knowingly dated a paedophile and child groomer. She designed his primary logo. Dream also stated previously that his logo was not based on YouTuber and child groomer who went by the name Cry Was Taken. So this guy uploaded a video. His name's Luke Loves Candy, and he uploads this video, and he's talking about how he got groomed or something. I didn't actually watch the video. I probably should have, but I only recently saw this, and we were going to record, and I was like, I've got to talk about it because the clickbait title there is Chef's Kiss. Bellissimo. So basically, we went on this Reddit page, and we stumbled upon this. I thought it was bollocks. Turns out it's not. I will put all the links of this in the description, just so you guys don't think we're making shit up for views, because if I was doing that, these podcasts would be so much easier. We wouldn't. We're too nice. But yeah, so this guy says in the video, like, not to send hate to the girl, even though if I was groomed by someone, I wouldn't be, too against it. But yeah. So, he basically dated a nonce. Hold on, I'm reading, sorry. Adam, sing a song.
Always look on
The bright side of life. So yeah, it's mainly like pictures and stuff, but I will get the link to this. I'll actually send it in mine and Adam's Discord right now, so I can put it in the thing. But I don't know. Oh, I think I just froze the video there for a second. I don't actually know the truth of it or anything. But my question to you, Adam.
Mm-hmm.
Would you date someone, even if they're a fit woman, if you knew that they had nonced before?
Depends to what degree.
Let's say she didn't actually fuck a kid.
Right.
She just got a bit overly keen in the DMs to a child.
See, I don't think I could, because it would just be difficult, wouldn't it? It would just be
Yeah, but one of those, you don't have to worry about her cheating on you. You just have to worry about her cheating on you with children, which I'd argue is...
And plus people would just know you as that lad who's dating a paedophile.
And would you want to have kids with them at that point?
Not if they're a paedo.
No. I'd probably still fuck them.
Yeah.
Yeah, if they were fit, I'd be like, well, I'll pipe you. Me dick's about that small as a kid, so you might enjoy it. But, yeah, I don't know. I find it very odd, the idea of this, because I read loads of shit lately about, just nonsense in general. I swear it's becoming normal. Bro, it's happening to so many people. I don't understand. I feel like there's also a blurred line here. People are using the term noncing, like even us are guilty of it. For people who haven't properly nonced on someone. It's like, in America, they fucked a 17-year-old 2 weeks. It's like, boys. There is a motion in plan to attempt to get Alex Crafters on the podcast.
How that man has not had more shit, I do not understand.
To be fair, he got harassed out, like, literally off the internet.
No, but why is he still not being harassed? He's a fucking pedo.
Well, he blocked everyone, didn't he? He's pretty...
You've got info on him, the very person. Why haven't you been ringing him? Big point for give him a ring.
I called a paedophile.
That's the clip. Tay rings paedophile.
Let's have a look, shall we?
Come on.
I probably shouldn't out his number, but Alex Crafters, I don't know if you can see it there properly.
I think his phone number's there.
Ah, fuck it. Call him if you want.
Welcome to Gift Gaf's voicemail.
Little fucker.
He knows my number, bro. He's just cut me off straight away.
Send me his number. No, don't.
I'm going to get him on a podcast, boys. I'm going to get him on a podcast. We're going to talk to this nonce. And we're going to see what it's all about.
My name's James Brannigan. I'm a paedophile.
I'm panicking. I'm going to lose my job. Oh, God. I mean, it's a bit fucked up, isn't it? So, on top of all this, Adam wanted to talk about urban legends. Now, Adam, for me and the audience, can you actually explain what an urban legend is?
I shall look at the definition. Just give me, sing something.
Bruh, I'm so bad at that shit. I can't sing when I'm put on the spot. I can't think of songs. Oh, I got that shit song stuck in my head. What is it? Soon may the Weller man come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. I hate it. I hate it so much, bro. One little group of people doing a little jig and dance to it, a cappella, fine. All over TikTok as if it's a new hit single. I don't know, man. Song's a bit arse, if you ask me. I've heard much better music. Have you ever listened to a Taylor Swift album? No. Wait, you actually... What? You've never listened to a Taylor Swift album?
Not the album. I've heard listened to a song.
Taylor Swift's album. They're just so good. Taylor Swift herself is just... She's amazing. I wonder if she's had porn leaked.
So,
Can we clickbait that? More views?
urban legend / urban myth is a humorous or horrific story. A humorous or horrific story or piece of information circulated as though true, especially one perpetrating to
Perpetrating is a what?
Basically, it's just a story that could be real, or it's based on some parts of truth, but then through time is altered. Is
Okay.
essentially a lie.
And you said you had 2 of these, correct?
I have 2.
Okay. Right.
Now, should I start off with one that sounds quite creepy, or one that's a bit funny?
Let's end on a humorous one, yeah?
Okay. So, this urban legend is called The Babysitter and the Man Upstairs.
Already? Title of your sex tape. Babysitter and the man upstairs.
I think your opinion will change when you hear the story, Taylor.
Okay.
So, the legend of the babysitter and the man upstairs goes as follows. A teenage girl is babysitting at night. The children have been put to bed upstairs, and the babysitter is downstairs watching television. The phone rings, and the caller tells her, "Check the children." The adolescent dismisses the call and goes back to watching TV. The anonymous caller dials back several times. Eventually, the babysitter calls the police, who inform her they will trace the call next time it's phoned. After the stranger calls again, the police return the call, advising her to leave the house immediately. She evacuates the home, and the police met her. They explained that the calls were coming from inside the house.
I think I've heard something like this before.
The unidentified prowler was calling her after killing the children upstairs. That's a bit mental.
That doesn't make sense. Why is he going to stab up the kids and then not kill the babysitter?
I don't know, but I will say, Tay, what would you score that on believability?
Believability. It's difficult, right? Because it's believable. Like, it could happen. It fully could happen. It's not out of the realms of possibility. But it's so fucked to the point it almost doesn't feel like it can make sense. Purely because the only thing that's throwing me off is, like, I don't think, for one, she would have heard the children getting stabbed.
Yeah.
She would have heard the screaming.
Yeah.
Like, not being funny, even if you're a baby and you get stabbed, you don't die instantly, and you know it fucking hurts. You're going to make noise. So she would have gone and checked.
There are more variants of this in which it ends. I'll give you a few of them. And one of them, the other versions are the caller turns out to be one of the children upstairs. And another one is the babysitter is also killed. And
Babysitter also being killed makes sense.
yeah.
The other one also somewhat makes sense, providing no one actually dies.
Yeah.
But the one you've said there, I would say I'd give it a 5 on believability, just because I could go either way with it. Like, I can see why it's completely not believable, and I can see why it would be believable. So.
And now this one is, well, the last version of this is the babysitter does check on the children each time, with her noticing a creepy clown statue that she assumes was part of the decor.
Classic.
Being the man in question, she learns this when she mentions it to the mother via a phone call, who alerts her to the fact that they don't have a clown statue.
That's the one I've heard before. That's the variant of the story I've heard before. So yeah, that one's completely unbelievable. That one, bollocks.
Yeah.
Like, because the kids would have noticed.
Yeah.
How old are the kids meant to be?
I'm guessing like 5 or 6.
Mate, realistically, if they ain't in a cot, they would have noticed.
Oh yeah.
Like, they would have gone downstairs at least and been like, "Hey,
Yeah.
what's this fucking clown in my room doing?"
What's going on there then?
Because I don't particularly like massive
I
clowns.
woke up and he wasn't there, and now he's suddenly appeared.
And now he's just here. Thanks for leaving me in my room with the door shut in the dark, though. With it, that's class.
He doesn't pay rent. What's he doing?
He don't pay rent. Mum, why is the clown statue moving? What clown statue? Exactly. Like, that doesn't make sense. That one's bollocks. But creepiness, it is creepy. I feel like if you put yourself in that situation, like, oh, where's this call coming from? Inside the house, mate. You're going to dart, aren't you? You're going to fully just be like, nah, get out. Kids, you're dead. See you later. I'm off. Like, you're not my kids. I'm just babysitting. Don't care. See you later. Like, realistically, that's fucked up. So yeah, creepiness, I'd give it a 6-7. I think that was reasonable. Give me something to laugh at, Adam.
Okay, I haven't read all of it, so I don't really know if it is supposed to be funny or not, but the title was just very funny.
Okay.
Do you know what the title for this urban legend is?
Please.
Hippo Eats Dwarf. Also another name for my sex tape.
That was a solid one from you. 10 out of 10 for the joke.
The story for this is, the story goes that a freak accident occurred at a circus during an act involving a dwarf bouncing on a trampoline The dwarf jumped sideways off the trampoline just at the moment a hippopotamus began to yawn. The dwarf landed in the...
So the dwarf doesn't actually get eaten, it just falls in its gob. It just goes, eh.
The dwarf landed in the hippo's yawning mouth and was abruptly and accidentally swallowed whole. The audience applauded until they realised this was not part of the show and a true horror on setting.
Right. Well, believability, solid 0. Didn't happen. You know why it didn't happen? Because if he swallowed whole that quickly, he could have got out and survived to tell the tale himself. Because they would have gutted the hippo. Because if there's one thing that the world has always been the same, everyone has always valued human life over animal life. So they would have just murdered the hippo and got dwarf man out. Alright? Fucking whatever Hornswoggle was doing inside of there, I don't know. But, not believable. Not creepy. Funny though. I would pay good money to see a dwarf swallowed whole by a hippopotamus.
Yeah.
Or would I?
There's actually a book on it called. The book is entitled "Hippo Eats Dwarf." That is the name of the book, and it's written by it's a field guide to hoaxes and other BS, written by Alex Bosey.
How do you write a book on that whole story? You just gave me that story in about 10 seconds.
It's not. It's basically it's called that, but it's got different stories that are hoaxes.
Oh, I see. Okay, yeah, that's that. Yeah, I was gonna say that's definitely a hoax story. That ain't real, but it's an odd one. It's definitely an odd one. I can't argue that. It's a bit strange. What have we got left on the topics? Done those ones.
Done that one. That segment should also be a weekly thing.
I'd be okay with it.
I love a good old story like that.
Everyone else should tell us. If you guys want story time with Adam, then let us know in the comments. Because I'd be very much down to do that weekly. And, yeah. So, what else have we got? I'll tell you what, we've got 2 topics left and the Hall of Fame. We are at 42 minutes. We will do 1 more topic and a Hall of Fame. I'll let you pick. Do you want to talk about Trump not being guilty or monkey abuse?
Monkey abuse.
You want to talk about monkey abuse? Okay, so, fun fact, ladies and gentlemen. YouTube have been promoting monkey abuse. Okay?
Bang out a ruler, Susan.
So, I was...
taking our comments away, you fucking bitch.
Yeah, let people comment, bro. Ah, mate, if people can't comment on this one as well. To be fair, I know why they couldn't comment. It's because we put porn in the title of both.
Yeah, but they couldn't comment on the plushie one.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I could have sworn they could have. Let's find out. But essentially, YouTube have been promoting videos which are blatantly of monkeys being abused. Oh my god, yeah, comments are off on the plushie one. My bad.
Hey, Susan, stop turning our fucking comments off and stop abusing monkeys.
Right, yeah, it's all Susan's fault, but let me go more in depth on this monkey abuse. So, I've got to be honest, even though I adore monkeys, I couldn't help but laugh reading this, because it's just monkey abuse. That's not what I expected. But yeah, so this Reddit post I saw, with 128 upvotes, the disturbing trend of monkey abuse is still ongoing. Much to my dismay, I got a video of a dog torturing a baby monkey in my recommended on YouTube. So, like, not even searched up, like, fully in our recommended videos. I was like, interesting. So, Daisy has followed to say, I watch a lot of animal videos, but nothing disgusting like this. The video is titled Chew Toy. So that gives you an idea of what the content is. I went on a channel, and there are multiple videos like this. In one video, they kill and eat a monkey, then watch her baby suffer all by itself. What's even worse is that everybody in the comments are wishing that the monkeys suffered even more. AFAIK, I wish I knew what that meant, but I don't. And for everybody's information, that's not right. I don't know. But there are many channels on YouTube dedicated specifically to monkey abuse. And do you know what's even worse? These monkey abuse channels, I guarantee you they have more subs than us.
Probably. right, that's an excuse. You should subscribe to us because we don't abuse monkeys, right?
I am getting a pet monkey.
Own a monkey, and he's going to be on the podcast. He's going to.
Absolutely. I'm going to get him to sit here or just here, and he's going to do the podcast with us. Little Diddy is going to be his name.
No abuse. No abuse.
No abuse. I might even give him treats, and I might, however, throw him across the room if he just starts going up to the mic and stuff.
But they love it.
Yeah, but I won't abuse him. I'll just hurt him a little bit sometimes. But other than that, I would never hurt my monkey. My monkey is going to be the most precious thing in the world to me. I shit you not, I have a fear that when I get my monkey, it's going to stop me wanting kids.
Why?
Because you've got to look after monkey like a baby for like 20 years.
Yeah. Just think, you could have kids and still have the monkey. How cool is that?
Oh my god, you'd have Uncle Monk.
Unc
Monk.
They can go to school and be like, my dad's got a fucking monkey, mate. Right.
Yeah, innit? I can literally hold the monkey's hand, like with my finger, and walk into school to pick up the kids with him. Yeah, that'd be amazing. Okay, maybe I will, just because that's dope. But, yeah. So basically, there's loads of YouTube channels dedicated to monkey abuse, which I thought was fucked up. Yeah, it just says, I didn't really want to go searching for more channels, because that's depressing. But here's one I stumbled across if anyone wants to try and report it. In all fairness, I know we're normally massive cunts, but if you do see videos like this, you should report them. Like, yeah. I don't like seeing animals abused. I personally actually run a pet shop. That's my job. Don't want to see animals getting hurt. So yeah, if you do see these things, take them down. However, we will still laugh at them while they exist. I think that's fair enough. But yeah, there is a Reddit page called r/monkeyhategate, right? And searching monkey hate into YouTube shows up with all of these videos of monkey abuse. Like, you don't even have to search hard for them. They're just there. And YouTube are doing nothing about it. They're fully just allowing monkeys to go unabused. Like, I know I shouldn't laugh at it. Right, I mean, fucking monkey see, monkey do, am I right? But, I don't like the idea of monkeys getting abused. So, let's #stop monkey abuse. Alright? That's my thoughts. And as we are at the 47-minute mark, I think it's a viable time for the Hall of Fame, Adam.
I think it is.
And I'm going to let you go first, because I need to know what I'm going to put in the Hall of Fame. Actually, I know exactly what I'm putting in the Hall of Fame. Adam, please.
I shall get a picture of this lovely, lovely man.
Okay.
So last time we had James Marriott, yeah?
We did have James Marriott last time. So far in the Hall of Fame, we have a picture of me in the shower. We have Darth Vader and James Marriott.
Okay, so my I can't say the word.
Contribution.
My contribution for today's Hall of Fame, and it's a doubler.
You got a double act, okay.
These two lovely men right here. Absolute legend.
So, I'll flash it up on the screen if editing doesn't confuse me again. It is Andy from Little Britain. I for those of you who haven't watched Little Britain, which you fucking have to. You have to. Little Britain is such an amazing... You know, I lost my virginity to Little Britain.
That's good.
That's what was playing in the background.
I lost mine to Dizzy Rascal.
That's Dizzy Rascal, yeah. We had this playing in the background when it first came on to Netflix, and I piped to it. And that's how I lost my virginity.
So like halfway through you were just...
How'd you get over? But yeah, so I'm very much okay with this. But my simple, very, very simple one. I want to put monkey abuse into the Hall of Fame. So, as I decided to put Darth Vader in last time we did it, I'll let you choose whether between Little Britain or monkey abuse.
I stand the idea of protecting monkeys. However, I really like Andy from Little Britain.
I also really like Andy from Little Britain.
So
I tell you what, I'll make you a deal. None of the double act, just Andy. And I will be with you. Alright? Yeah. David Walliams is alright, but in that sketch, he's a bit boring. His best one is the gay Prime Minister. That's his best Little Britain sketch. But Andy, top tier. Top tier. I will let you have that. So, Andy from Little Britain is entering the Hall of Fame. If you guys haven't watched Little Britain, go watch it. That's actually 2 for Adam. I haven't got anything in the Adam.
You can't watch it because they've taken off everything.
Oh yeah. Oh my god. I can't comment because I know why they took it all off.
Yeah.
If I speak, I am in trouble. But
Also, it is David Walliams who's making the jokes, so maybe go and have a go at David Walliams.
yeah, don't punish all of us because David Walliams made a joke about black people. Right? Maybe just cut those bits out of the episodes.
I personally didn't like that sketch, right? However, the rest of them...
It's the large black woman sketch is the problem. I thought that one was shit as well. Like, why couldn't they just cut that out and go, alright, here's the rest of Little Britain without the moderately racist sketch? Fine. It's not going to edit the film. It's not going to edit the series. It's like 2 minutes per episode, if that. So, it's just... It's long, but respect to Andy from Little Britain. Big up. And I think we're done here, Adam.
I enjoyed that episode.
I enjoyed this episode. That was really good. And I hope everyone else enjoyed it as well, of course. Please subscribe. Follow us on Twitter if you want. They're both in the description. We're not very funny on there or active, but sometimes we come out with absolute bangers. So Twitters are down there if you want to follow, but we would much rather you subscribe to the channel than follow our Twitter. So if you're only going to do one, please subscribe.
Also, we're thinking about doing non-podcast videos. So me and Tay's got a few in. They're in the cloud.
They're floating. They're floating around. A couple ideas have been chucked here and there.
If you want to see that, just drop a message. Be like,
Yeah.
You're two lovely people. Make some videos.
Well, we're not lovely, really.
And maybe when Tay wants to, we'll do that.
But I want to do. So here's my dilemma with it. Really, I really want to make IRL videos.
Yeah.
But with coronavirus and everything that's happening, can't really see him. Because if you guys didn't know, me and Adam actually live about 4 hours away from each other. We've met many a time. I travel all the time. Adam travels. But obviously we can't at the moment. So when we get to see each other, we will record a few IRL videos to post over the course of when we're not seeing each other. The other options are things like reaction videos, if you're interested in them at all. Could do them, but I don't know if they're going to do well anymore, really.
Is that one where I control your Tinder? I quite like that.
Yeah, we were going to do one where Adam controls our Tinder. I'll tell you what, that'll be the one. That'll be the next other non-podcast video, right? We'll do that as a trial run.
Yeah.
If it does well, we'll continue them. If it doesn't, we'll bin the idea off until we find something that we think will be more fun.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's fair. And other than that, is there anything else to say, Adam?
No.
Yeah, I can confirm my mic has been working this whole time.
Let's go.
Yeah, so thank you everyone for watching. Thank you for all the recent subscriptions. It's really cool. Feel free to do it again and do more. And just lots of them. We want lots and lots of subscribers because we want to be rich and famous, and I don't want to ever have to go back to that pet shop again.
My massive ego.
Yeah, do that. We feed our massive egos, give us money, and stop monkey abuse. I think that's a good message to send. Alright, thank you for watching. Goodbye.